Cinderella, Fire and not Cinderella, Cinderella, Fire and Ice, the CVT guitar lesson for Kevin B. Kevin, you picked the classics, man, from the 80s, stuff we all grew up listening to. This is killer. Tuning on this is double flat or D standard. I'm pretty sure you're an 80s metal guy, so I'm sure you know that tuning. Just every string is down a whole step. It just gets deeper. You know, Motley did this tuning. So it's 4 pages of tabs, and I say we jump right in. This first part here comes in 0 seconds in, and fingering I wrote, which I always do in the tabs, but if you don't see a fingering, that means experiment with different fingers, because there's not one set, you know, fingering for this. I mean, it could be, or you could take the index and do all of it. So it's moderate tempo, which that's why I'm saying that. If it was something that was a lot faster, you know, then it's got to be more precise on your fingering. So your chords are played for the most part on the D and G, starting with 2nd fret D and G, short rest, and then followed by an open A, and then 5th fret D and G. That concept, or 4th fret D and G, that concept of open A chord, that happens a few times in the beginning. So then open A to 5 D G. So your chord outline, like Cat Scratch Fever, huh? And then open A back to 2 G. Chord outline so far. 5th fret A and D. I'm liking the pinky here, barring it. If you don't, go with the 3rd finger. I wouldn't make the index jump way over there, but you're gonna hit it. Short rest, slide to 7, strum 7. 3 A and D. So after the 3 AD, go open DG, and then 2nd fret DG, which is really starting it over for the first chunk. Up to there, all right? So if you're going, again, up to there, and then we got to jump to a standard power chord, 5D, 7G, you're gonna strum it, short rest, slide it over to 3-5, and then strum it once you get there. Make sure that the slide sounds the initial 3rd and 5th fret, which is a F power chord. And then check this out. 3D, slide to 5, and then you're going to build a power chord with an octave in it. Once you get to 5, keep it ringing, it's a hold, 7G and 8B. It's like the Bark at the Moon layout, right? That idea. It does that. The way I wrote it, Kevin, I think they go 4 times with an alternating. I put it 3 times. 3rd time no star. Because I figured you probably wanted the little intro solo, right? So the 3rd time you'll stop at the star, or no star. Or then that allows you time to cut in with this riff 1 solo at 19 seconds in, where he does the this thing. See. There it is. Bar 17 G and B with the index. Use your thumb as an anchor. Okay, and then hit them both and like quarter step bend it 2 times to 19D. You'll see double dots. That means do that twice. And then 17D. So, and then this riff, Now the tempo on this, you need to experiment because it's moderate tempo once again on whether you want to alternate pick. If you choose, and fingering, which typically I would go, but the pick or the frets are so close there, you know, like down here. You know what I mean? But they're so confined, you may want to do the H. Freely concept of middle finger, 19G bend, back it with the index, 17 BE, and then 20, 19, 17 on the B and G. And I would, once again, third, middle, and index now. 19, 17, 19 D, and I'd still go probably middle index. And then 19G vibrato, it's also a hold off the 19D. And slide. That 19, you'll notice, has parentheses around it. That's the downbeat of section 2. Which means if you're playing along with this song, you can let that ring. But you gotta know where to come in on section 2. So I would maybe cut that out if you have trouble hearing where to pick it up, so you can jump right into section 2. 23 seconds in, and it's 5G, 6B, and you can experiment with fingers once again. I'm going first and third, but you could do first and second. Hit it, short rest, slide, palm mute the open D 5 times. 5, 6 GB vibrato, 7, 8 GB rest slide. That's going to go 3 times. So and then the next line, 5, 6 GB, it starts the same way. And then back to 5, 6 GB vibrato, so it's on the D and D string, 5, 7, 5. So coming out of it. 37 seconds in, we hit section 3. Some power chords here. 3D, 5G, 6B. From there, 5, 7, 7, ADG. Then 7 DG. And then go 5s, 7s, 5s. So it's 1, 3 AD. It's our B flat 5 power chord. And then 3A vibrato. And then 5, 3 open, 5, 3 vibrato. Sounds like this. Alright, that's it for section 3. You'll have 45 seconds in, a series of repeats. You know, you go back into the... But this time, there's no double star. And here's what I mean by that. You'll go... You'll go up to there, and in place of that, if you look at the top of page 3, you'll see down up over some string mutes, and then 3, 1, or 3, 2 on the A, and 3 E. But first you got to go down up, and if that throws you off, don't even put it in there, but they're doing it. That's all it is. Have this hand ready with the 3A, 2A, 3E. Slow it down. So I'm ready to go, right? Triple lit. Alright. So that's how that little section ends. Let's go 2 on the A. I had a 1 written there. Alright, and then next on the agenda here, Series of repeats. The next new part, section 4, minute 36 in, we got this. See? Let's see. I'm missing something. 136. Hold on. And here it is. I've got to hear this once. Yeah, so it'll be. So it's 2/4 DG. That's a E5 power chord. Short rest into 2/2 DG, which I'm just going to bar that rather than try to use 2 fingers. You can bar from the gate, right? Right back down to 2/4, short rest, and then 3 strums on 2/4. 3A, and then 2 open 5 rest, 3 open. And then you go back. You're going to play that again. Then no star the second time in place of that star, which was an open A, now it's a 2A. So it'll be like this on the second one. Solo, minute 43 in, you'll hear 14G vibratoing, kind of a little feedback a little bit, and then slide. And this is quick, it's easy to miss, but it's in there. 15E, pull off to open, 15E. And then you'll hear some unison bends. $20B, bend, whole step. I like to use my third, back it with the middle. Doesn't matter what fret, just for support and strength. And then that's a downstroke. Then you're going to upstroke the 17E. That's the note that we just bent the 20th fret off the B to. Hear that? So, down ups. You can leave the index down if you want. 20B, bend release, 17B to 20E, short rest. 1917E, hammer to 19E to 17B. So you'll have, from there, 17B, 20B, bend, hold, release. So it goes, and then 17, 19G, bend, hold, release. So let's do both those. Then he goes, oops. How's he end that? He ends that on a 17E. So and that is just a slide. What that is, 1719D. So it'll go to 1819A to 1517 on the A. So 17E, slide after that. So the 1517A, 17E, slide. So we have. And I like using the middle finger there. You could go with the third, but I like the middle. And as a player, we change sometimes. It's something 10 years ago, I probably would have used my third finger. Minute 54 in, we're going to do 5 D and G barred 2 times, and then 7D back to 5 DG. So it's, as a matter of fact, 1, 2, so 2 times, and then 7D, and then 3 times 7D. Check it out. In your mind, if you have to, count it like that. 1, 2, change, 1, 2, 3, change. Short rest, and then 2 times 5DG to 7D.